Deckard Excavating coming at you guys tonight, doing a little work around the farm, and just wanted to go over the SVL97-3's monitoring the in-cab and the pressurized aspect of the cab. So over here you've got your heat and blower motor and AC button, quick attach for your bucket, accelerator, decelerator. And this side over here is pretty interesting. You got your jog button for your monitor, which controls where your pointer is on your monitor, or you have a touch setting where you can touch the screen while you operate, which is what I prefer. That way I'm not fighting with the little knob while I'm trying to operate. But as you can see, we're on camera mode right now, and I don't want to be on camera mode, so we'll go back to this mode. The new button pad over here is absolutely stellar. It's really came a long way from its time. The old SVL95s were pretty crude, and even the 97-2s were pretty crude. This lighting package on this machine is just wild. Total pitch dark outside. You have your side lighting, your front lighting, which is like daylight, and then your other side lighting. The reverse lights are just as bright. We'll click them on for the purpose of the camera aspect of the video. So on the monitor up here, you know, you've got a bunch of settings, but let's start simplest and work our way to the hardest stuff. Right here, you've got your audio bar, quick bar, you know, mute, Bluetooth, volume up, volume down. You can hit the more button, and that takes you to your radio screen where you've got your weather band and your Bluetooth audio, AM, FM, all that good stuff. Now, there's so much that this monitor will do, and I'm sorry if I missed something, but we're going to go over it to the best of my ability. From your home screen, if you click your track button, you can adjust your track response on the fly. Mild, normal, quick. Don't want to change that today. Now, another feature about this monitor is, let's say you're just moving along and you want to slide. Okay, well, if you slide left or right, it brings your radio screen up. Slide back, it brings your gauges up. If you slide to the right, it brings up memo, and you can do a voice memo or you can manually type it in. Now, if you pull down on your monitor, it pulls up your camera. And then on the camera, you have 3 points of angle you can adjust. You can go high, mid, which is what I prefer, or low. And it will actually change the camera settings for you. And you can go into the little setting bar here and change more of that camera settings. Now let's say we don't want to run this screen, we want to go back to our gauges. You can hit this button and it goes back to your gauges, but when you reverse, it'll pull up a camera here. Let me show you. See, it instantly goes to camera. That little warning, I don't know, it's always going to pop up. All right, let's go back home here. Now, on this right here, if you click on this, the center of it, you can change your flow settings on your auxes, which is a pretty neat feature. Ours is off because we're running a bucket today. Now over here on this left joystick, which you can't really see it at night, but there's a button and you press, and that turns your KSR suspension on and off, and you'll get that little bucket with the ziggly line right there. If you touch them, there's really not much it does up there. The only thing you can touch is the track response. We'll go ahead and turn that back off. Now, let's go through these one by one. Here you have the vital screen. So if your machine's running, it tells you everything about the machine. Kubota needed to do this for a very long time. Absolutely love this screen. It is well worth it. The next screen is your maintenance report. Engine oil, you know, and it tells you your service intervals, and it has a little yellow line when you change them and a red line when you're overdue. And the list goes on, and you can scroll down through here and see everything about the machine, and it's going to give you a service interval, which is very nice to have. Now the next screen, if you click on it, it's going to be your duty logs. So here it pulls up a calendar, and basically it's going to show you the time and the date you ran the machine and how long it was ran. And you can select different users to see how long they ran the machine and what days they ran the machine as well. Now, moving on to the next one, you have a warning screen. This is a really nice feature. I've not had any error messages pop up yet, but from what I understand, it gives you a detailed message of the code and why it's being thrown. So it kind of saves some of the troubleshooting that the old 97-2s had. Now going back to your main screen, you go into your aux setting. This is where you can change normal to high flow and then set your flow rate. Now it's very important on your button box for the aux over here. Standard flow is one light, and when you want to run high flow, you have to select high flow on your monitor and then click this again, and you will get two lights that light up for your high flow aux. Then we can come over here to the settings, and you can adjust your time, date, language, unit settings, screen brightness. You know, if we come in here and turn the nighttime down, you'll probably be able to see the video a little bit better. You know, we'll leave it there because it's blinding me. And it'll beep at you when you do it. You got your courtesy lighting shut off, you know, which is set for, you got to type a password in for that. You've got your idle, auto idle, machine lockout, track response, user management, camera. This is where you add new users. Track response is the same as the other screen. Touch operation, you can basically go in here and touch open during hydraulic unlock. That lets you touch the screen while you're operating the machine versus using the little jog dial over here that I'm not a fan of. And you can go to memos. Travel alarm, you can turn it off or on, depending on if you're in a quiet neighborhood. They don't want to hear the backup beeper. Auto shift adjustment. That's a calibration that you can do once your joysticks and machine starts feeling a bit wonky. And basically, you can go in there and recalibrate the system for that. Going back out to the home screen, it's pretty standard, pretty visual. You know, Kubota really did a really good job remaking this monitor. It tells you everything you need to know on the fly, plus some. So, with that being said, guys, that's the video on the SVL97-3 monitor. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content.